This is Sandy with Needs a Ribbon, and I'm bringing you an edition of, normally on Thursdays, but Tuesday Let's Kit Together, where we make one of Stampin' Up's fabulous kits together. Or you can bring your own projects to the table and work on them while you learn about kits. This kit is from September 2023. It's the With Love and Gratitude. Is this Paper Pumpkin even? No, it's not. It is Paper Pumpkin. Sorry. If it has a date, it is Paper Pumpkin. Gal. I've had to cancel some of these recently because of family emergencies. That situation is ongoing, but and I'm having trouble with the cellophane tonight. Probably because it's a Tuesday, not a Thursday. I'm so used to Thursdays. Anyway, so I've got two Let's Kit Togethers that I need to get rescheduled at some point here. Hopefully sooner than later, but again, with the ongoing family situation, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm just grateful to be here at all tonight. Oh, that's a pretty box. Definitely a Paper Pumpkin. Hello. So yeah, this is what we're doing. We're doing a Let's Kit Together, and where we put these together, or you put them together yourself later. Oh, look at that beautiful. That's Mossy Meadow tissue paper. Oh, guess what? That's getting saved. And if you're not familiar with our Paper Pumpkin kits, I will help you out. They are a monthly subscription box, and I can't remember what the cost is because the price just went up earlier this year, and my price sheet fell down below my feet, and I can't reach it right now. Anyway, they're around $24, which includes everything but the tax, whatever your local tax is, somewhere around that. That includes the shipping and all of it. And each box, I every time I go over this, just in case someone new is joining, each box contains a unique stamp set. In this case, this is the stamp set for the With Love and Gratitude from September 2023 box, and they're always photopolymer, and I forgot a block. Okay, where's my block? I know I have a block. Hold on. I need a block. Your first subscription will come with you'll get sent a block. I know where my block is. That's okay. I will use our regular and very dirty block, but you'll get one kind of like this in your first ever kit. And this is the stamp set. They're always photopolymer. They're not always, they vary in size from this to almost this size and what's all on the sheet. And this one contains For You, Thank You, Grateful for You, Thanks, With Love and Gratitude, because of course it's the With Love and Gratitude kit. Put that aside. Each kit always contains a unique Stampin' Spot, our little 1-inch cubes, which can be reused again and again. And this month's is Lost Lagoon, and I know some people are going to go cuckoo for that because Lost Lagoon was lost and then it was found. Wasn't in color. Ow! Dang it. And then it went away, and then now it's back as a core color, which is awesome. So that means it'll be around for at least 5 years, if not more. And if you look around at fashion or home decor or whatever, it definitely is on trend with that. And every time, if you've watched me before, you know I struggle with these. I really need to come up with a better solution than trying to stab myself every time. But that's me and my general fear over this, because I have. And yeah, where I was going, and I derailed a little bit because I got scared about stabbing myself. These little ink spots can suffice as a full ink pad. If budget and space are a big issue for your crafting needs, and I can tell by the number that 136926 You can't order it that way, but that is the stock number, and that means it is older. And that's okay, because we're in the 162s now. Dang it, you guys, I need help. I need an ink spot assistant. Anyway, you can use our ink refills and top off your ink spot and keep them going forever. So, you know, especially if you do crafting on the go, these are the way to go. I've almost got it. This is the longest it's ever taken me. I'm going to stab myself. Are we there yet? Give me a penny. Yep, there we go. Something my family used to say on road trips. Just a little family fun. I like to snip my lid off because it's easier to work with. But there, Lost Lagoon. And now let's open up our Mossy Meadow very pretty tissue paper. And this kit, I believe, was designed by Shelley Gardner, the original CEO of Stampin' Up, or it's influenced by her tastes. And they do Shelley kits once in a while. Not once a year anymore, but once in a while. This box is just so pretty. And it's Lost Lagoon Floral Wonder. I'm going to put the box aside, and then every kit comes all like this. And let's go ahead and get that open, because it took me 5 minutes to get that ink spot open. And yeah, am I having trouble with shrink? I'm having trouble with all of it tonight, so pardon me, I seem very awkward. That is really a pretty kit. So it makes all this, or is this the add-on too? Well, let's oh wow, it does make the boxes, I think. Or is that the add-on? I thought there was an add-on. I didn't get it. I tried. Put that aside. Instructions. So I like to flip it over and look at the back first. And so our kit supplies for 8 cards and 8 bags. Wow, that is a generous kit. Oh, that was the extra, was a journal that went with this. I did not get that. And lucky, blessed are those that did get that. I tried, and I kind of forgot to put it on an order, and they got snapped up right away because it was so pretty. So 8 cards, and then we have some gold foil elements. So the colors in the kit are Copper Clay, one of our, that's one of our ink colors. Crumb Cake, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, like our tissue paper, Pebbled Path, one of our ink colors, and gold. Very pretty. So then I like to open up and I like to get my stamping done right away, but let's just take a quick look at our instructions, because I think that's just a good policy. Get an overview. So this kind of breaks down, and let me see. So they've kind of changed. If you've been doing the kits and following me for quite some time, they recently, and I don't think they announced anything, they kind of changed how their instructions come out. Paper Pumpkin always comes it always has a ruler in case you need it. There's no ribbon. So, but in case you needed to measure anything, they always have imperial rule along one side. Our other kits come with imperial and metric because they're global. Paper Pumpkin is an imperial rule only because we're old school in the Americas, in the States. And I have a little gripe about that, but moving on. It's what we know. It's what we do. So instructions, I guess we make the cards first. And let me pull out our adhesives. We have some tear and tape and some mini glue dots. Here's our, so the cards, look at that. So they're not full-size cards. They're small cards. Oh, is that pretty, you guys? Do you see that? Yeah, I am on camera. I just realized I may have drifted off because I started moving stuff around. Hopefully I've been on camera enough. I'm sorry if I haven't. So here's our other card. We have Lost Lagoon, kind of a textured Do I maybe need to? That might be better. Textured card base. And then we have 8 boxes that I want to say that looks like Sahara Sand or Crumb Cake. I think Crumb Cake was in the kit. I don't remember, but they're beautiful. They're textured like canvas, like a brown canvas with a little gold foil flap. So that's pretty. And I don't know what elements go where, but I'm just going to set aside boxes. We'll put these in the middle. We're going to put our card bases over here, and I'm only going to make one of each live. That way you get the basics down, and you can, just a wild guess that those go on the card, but we'll find out soon. And that, and oh my gosh, aren't we absolutely, and there's tissue paper between them, aren't we absolutely stunning with this gold foil? Wow, they went all out on this kit and what it includes. Putting that aside, way aside, so I don't drop stuff on them. And I like to get my stamping out of the way first. That's just how I recommend and how I teach the kits. So there's stamping on both. And so let's take a look. We're going to stamp according to the instructions. It's very small, but with love and gratitude on our label sheet with the pennant part facing on the right. So we're going to stamp with love and gratitude. They have been very generous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. So we only get 1 extra if we blow it. Noted. Thank you. So we need the with love and gratitude. We're going to get that all set up to stamp. And a teachable moment that I do every time is I flip my stamp right side up with the flat part that goes on the block up, and I line it on a grid, on my grid paper. That's part of why I like stamping on grid paper. And I like to line up the block also with the grid. That way we know it's even. And then I always prep my stamps. Yep, stick's gone. Sticky is gone. Not stick is gone. The sticky. Put our instructions aside. And again, we're only going to assemble 1. And I often do a little pre-test. Stampin' Perfect. But yeah, our kits always come with photopolymer. I think it's been years since our kits have contained red rubber, if ever. So we want to go ahead and stamp with love and gratitude on the pennant. Obviously, you could take one of the other greetings and use that, whatever suits your need, but I put my kits together with, according to the instructions. And I'm just going to go ahead and just real quickly, to save me some time later, stamp all those. So bear with me while I get that done. Sorry, that's just saving me a little time later, and it just doesn't take much extra time here. And you can go work on whatever while I do this. So we had 9, so I need to leave 1 blank. Okay, we're almost done. And then we'll switch to, it looks like we've got some leafy stamping to do. Very pretty kit though, really. And speaking of cards, in news, I just set up my first public card rack. I did not, that's okay. I washed everything after anyway, so I'll put, what I do until the end of class is I put that on top of not the base acetate sheet, but the flimsy film, so I know to wash that. And we're going to go ahead and, yes, I just wiped that on my pants. That is actually, I think, a first in a class. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to bring in, we need to stamp, I assume that is our card base that we are stamping on. We need the big leaf. But yeah, I set up my first public card rack today. I'm very excited about this. It is at my hair salon, which is in Afton, Minnesota. Wow, how in the heck? I have fresh pants on too. At least they're black, so you really can't tell. That's still a little sticky. Better. So I would go ahead, so I can tell where I am, I would go ahead and fold that for now so you can see your crease a little bit better. And we've got this stamp, which we've mounted, and we're going to stamp it in Lost Lagoon a few times. I'm assuming that the fold is up there and this is right side. That's just my general assumption, but this one's a little bigger, so it's going to take a little bit longer, and I'm going to definitely do a test run with that, the way it's looking. Might actually suffice on there, because that's kind of a pebbly fabric look too. You know, it's kind of textured, so it's not going to stamp real pure or look real pure on there anyway. So this, and actually it's getting a little bit better. Sometimes if you like clean your stamps, the photopolymer, because of the finish that they put on them when they're made, that's part of why you got to get that stick off, because otherwise the ink just kind of repels. That's good, actually. That's just fine by me. But I'm not, especially when it comes to the kits, you know, they are homemade. I'm not going to be super wiggy if it's, I actually like that kind of almost a watercolor look, and then not the pure solid image. But yeah, it's beating up like it needs a, let's see, kind of like that. So then you'd want to do the other 7 of those. So that is our stamping according to our instructions. That's all our stamping. That's step 1, and then we'll come back and add some adhesive, because I'm going to move on to the box, which has no stamping on step 1. We do need to do some stamping. Looks like all we stamp is the thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and unmount that and get all green again, or Lost Lagoon. Oops, sorry, that was loud. So thank you. I think I'm actually, for the first time, I'm going to go for you. I'm actually going to go, I normally, like I say, do all of these per the instructions, but I actually want to go a little, oops, how many of you caught that? I had it the wrong direction. Sometimes these little photopolymer stamps are yep, stick on. Okay, so moving that aside, we're bringing in, so we'll need to stamp these. Again, the kit uses thank you. I'm going to use for you, mostly because I'm not inclined to do a little thank you gift. But for you suffices just fine, which is often why they include all these varieties of greetings. That's the word. Greetings. Greetings, Earthlings. And I need to take a drink of water. So yeah, I have a card rack at the Bisu Bisu Salon in Afton, Minnesota, just up the road, just north of Afton Alps if you're a skier. So if you are in the area and need a greeting card, and they have a big tree lighting ceremony and town thing on Friday, December 1st, I think it is. Whenever December 1st is. I believe that's a Friday. Big tree lighting town. Afton's adorable. They used to have a gift shop there when in recent times, I don't remember what year it went away, but they did have a gift shop, and they don't. So again, being able to sell my cards there is darn spiffy for me, for a lot of reasons. So do stop by. There we go. So we're going back to making our card, which means to the greetings, or the greetings. What do you call it? The instructions. So we'll bring in our card base. We've done our stamping step 1. Step 2, we need to use glue dots. And you don't need your take your pick tool. And by the way, I do have a foam pad here. The foam mat for stamping with photopolymer, I don't think it really mattered. I've actually had pretty good luck most of the time with the photopolymer, as long as you prep them properly and not needing that. So it looks like we need, oh, I really hate to, God, this is so pretty. We need the small one. No, I can't tell which one. I'm going to actually, to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's make sure. Yep, the big one is for the gift bag. I just wanted to make sure I'm grabbing the right gold piece. I messed up one card kit not earlier this year, I think it was. So you want this gold piece for your card. We're going to flip it over. We're going to put glue dots on it, and we need some pieces of our printed punch-out sheet. So we'll need one of these, looks like ivy. Am I right? I'm horticulturally illiterate. Ivy pieces. We'll need one of these big. That looks like a pumpkin. That is a pumpkin, isn't it? Or gourd. They are pumpkins. We'll need one white and one orange one for the cards. And we want to flip them over upside down, and we're going to use, it looks like a combination of glue dots and dimensional. So I will grab both, and I do tend to follow their recipe for placement because they've thought it out. Yep. And you can use your fingers, scissors, or the take your pick tool to apply your adhesive and miss the leaf a little bit. Okay, that's okay. 1, 2, somewhere in there, 3. Okay, so there's, if you can see that, that's how I put on my glue dots for the gold leaf upside down. Because what's pictured here is always upside down. We need to, this looks like the green ivy leaves. I think it was ivy or pumpkin. Maybe that's it. The ivy and the, God, are they related? They must be. Their leaves are very similar, and they're both viney things that grow. Now I want to look that up. Here, let's pause class and go look that up. Ivy and pumpkins must be in the, if not the same, probably not the same genus, but species or familia or whatever. You guys know what I mean. Oh, we need our greeting too. And that's this one. So we need to flip that over. So I'm moving on. I've done step 2. I haven't placed them. I like to get all my adhesive done first. And And then we need to, that looks like, yep, they have it that way. Doesn't really matter. I doubt. So we need to put 1 glue dot on the white pumpkin on the back, 3 glue dots on the back of the greeting. You know, and you think these glue dots are really, there's not much. They actually really do have a pretty good hold. And then now we need dimensionals. Don't need our tool for that. So 3. And I honestly have a love-hate relationship with mini dimensionals. I don't know why. I guess because I'm old school and I was raised as a stamper on the full-size dimensionals, that I'm just used to chopping up the edges to make tiny little ones. That's just me. They're all good. And now we need to put it on here. And then we're done with the card. Wow. Okay. So placement. The card is here. We need to get our backing off. And we're going to place that up that way. So pretty. Wow, golden Lost Lagoon. Who knew? And our ivy, or pumpkin leaves actually, now that I think about it. And those go like that. Okay, and then we need to place our greeting. I'm going to put that down next because that looks like it tucks underneath our pumpkins, gourds, pumpkins. And somewhere up like that. And now we'll put our orange one down. Oh, this is pretty. You know, and when I saw the picture of it, it looked very complicated. It's actually not. Okay, so I probably should have put the glue dot on the other side because of how it lays, but that's okay. That was fine. I want to scoop these up. Ooh. So there is our With Love and Gratitude card, and here's the beautiful printed envelope that goes with it. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. Now we need to do our bag. So flip our instructions over, and it looks like we've got some tear and tape work to do. So they're saying flip our box like this. Kind of making a big mess. Well, 8 cards and envelopes is a lot. So do I have it? No, I have it the opposite. Oh, is that what they're saying? Yeah, I get it. So it comes like this, and it looks like they don't say that, but it looks like they want you working with it more. So you want to refold it flat the other direction, and then you're going to flip the bottom flap up. And this is part of why I do these kit togethers, is so you can, again, wordless instructions. Again, I say you need a degree in cartography or something like that sometimes. And we're gonna, so first step, your box comes like this. You're gonna want to refold it like this so you have easier access to fold this bottom flap up and run tear and tape, and this side flap with the tear and tape on the outside. Okay, now we're going to flip it up, flip it over, yep, And now we are looking at putting some tape on that flap. Might have made that piece a little bit too long. That's okay. It's the beauty of tear and tape. So that's our next outside of that side flap. And we need to flip it over and put, well, what if I don't want to put 2 dimensionals? Because what if I want to fill it? Well, we'll put the dimensionals on anyway. We just won't release the backing. So we put 2 dimensionals on to eventually close it. And I'm going to go ahead and, this might be one time where you want a bone folder, but the paper on these boxes is pretty thin. So I'm going to go ahead and burnish by hand all my score lines before I start assembling, because it gets really hard to do then. And burnish just means rub, help crease them. So I usually do them in the opposite direction first. It really does help. Having done enough of these and made enough over the years. And then we'll go that way. See? And now we can put all our adhesive together. And there's some lines on the side. We're going to go ahead and kind of pinch those a little bit now. And some yeah, something like that. I don't want to make those too sharp, so I'm trying. That's why I kind of went, whoops, and I started to rip. Yep. Maybe it would help if but you can see when you look at your boxes, there's some gentle score lines there to kind of give it that pinch shape from the side. I think I'm okay with it like that. It'll, and as you fill it too, it'll get better. So let's go ahead and, they didn't say pull our tape off yet, did they? I'm really hesitant to pull my tape off because I know it's going to be harder to decorate, but it all goes on the flap. Look at that. Okay, I still want to do the flap. I'm altering their directions, and we're gonna lay it flat, and we're gonna do the flap. And again, this is part of why I have kit togethers, is when we need this once, we need that, and we need one of these big leafy pieces, which is beautiful with Lost Lagoon and Mossy Meadow and Copper Clay. We need that, and we know by process of elimination, we also need one of the big, well, that one's almost fallen out, so we'll just use that. These foil pieces, oh, they have a really nice feel, you guys. They're super smooth. So interesting. This is the first time I've seen that, so I'm going to set that aside for a minute. For adhesive preparation, we put glue dots on the front of the foil, and on the back of this piece. So I'm flipping that over. This is right side up, and our 4U needs to get flipped over too. So let's get all our pieces going in the correct direction. 1, 2, and they say 3 dimensionals for the back of the greeting. And the rest are glue dots. Okay. I'll bite. Oops. So we need 3 glue dots, except they put it like this. 1 bottom leaf, 1 over here, and 1 right here. So this is what their pictogram is saying for glue dot placement on the gold foil. So on the front gold, the front foil, not the plain paper side, we're going to put our glue dots, and then we need to put glue dots on the back side of the other piece. No. Okay. Okay. Actually, we flip our foil over. And now we put glue dots. Their pictogram is a little misleading. I just put that on my finger. Okay. That one's toast. So we put glue dots on the back side. Okay, I see why. And I'll explain in a minute after we get our glue dots on. Okay. You stumped me for a minute there, Stampin' Up. So the glue dots go on the back side. And the reason being, I'm gonna put this over here. So we need to release our backing on the front, because you're gonna adhere the leafy piece to that. And overlay it as such. Okay, and then now we bring our flap over. We bring the flap over, but not the box. Yeah, that's it. That's how you do that. An all-in-one paper box, you bring over the flap. Release the backing from the back side of the gold leaf, and that gets placed here. And then, yeah, I still feel more comfortable with this, not putting the box together until this is on. Yes, it means it's kind of bouncing around, but I still say it's going to be easier. Put our for you. So this is what your flap should look like now. And now we can go ahead and put our box together. And I will look at comments and respond later after yeah. So like this. Did they say? They didn't say, but that looks like it would be it, doesn't it? Yep, we're going with that. So release the backing. Release the Kraken. And I want to stick my hand in the box because this paper is fairly thin. It's not cardstock weight. I don't know what weight it is, but I'm going to guess somewhere around 40 pounds. So yeah, like that. So you can kind of square it, have something to brace it against. Okay, that's good. And then release the backing of that long flap. Kind of push it up in there. And if I had a treat or whatever I'm going to put in, it would be a beautiful gift wrap. There's our little finished box. That is beautiful. And they actually this was all fairly easy. And so here's a gift set ready to go with with Love and Gratitude September 2023 Paper Pumpkin Kit. Look at that. I mean, a set of socks even would fit in here. I'm thinking holiday season even. That's beautiful. Grab that and small gift and jewelry. Ooh. Mama loves sparkle. No kidding. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this edition of Let's Kit Together on a Tuesday, not a Thursday. Because Thursday is Eat Till You Drop Day, otherwise known as Thanksgiving in the States. And this is our Let's Kit Together for Pumpkin 2023 September. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you on the next one. I've got 2 kits I need to make up. I know that. Thank you. Be well. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.